All right, here we go, guys, and we are back at the 2025 Stuart Boat Show in sunny Stuart, Florida, and today we're looking at 23 to 24 foot center consoles from Hunt, Tidewater, Sportsman, and Cobia. Probably four of the most popular mid-tier brands out there. Very, very interesting pricing on these. Very aggressive pricing from a couple brands, and I think more 2022-23 pricing from Hunt and Cobia. Let's start with the cheapest one out of the bunch. Arguably one of the best values at this show, the 232 Tidewater.
All right, guys, we're here at the Stuart Boat Show at the Tidewater area. This is the 232. This is my friend Todd's boat, 232 Adventure, 23.8, 810 beam. It's got a 300 Yamaha, just like Todd's boat. Boat show price, $99.99. This is, wow. I can tell you 2 years ago, Todd paid a lot more for his boat, but rigged with electronics and whatnot. 20 degrees dead rise. Let's see what options it has. It has a Garmin and a transducer, through hull, freshwater. So it's not a bare bones model. Really good price for this boat. Let's step inside. Of course, I've been on Todd's boat a billion times, so I know this is a roomy 23. There's a boarding ladder integrated. You see some sea deck material there, very comfortable on the feet. Step inside through the tuna door. First thing you notice, nice flip-up bench seat, bilge access there. Big live well here. Some of their competitors have started offering aquarium style. I could care less about that, just pointing it out. A couple of cup holders here. I'd rather see cup holder, rod holder combos here, but it is what it is. Rod holder there. 4 rod holders here. 4 more on top. Again, a nice beefy hardtop. I don't know why they can't somehow integrate more rod holders into the top. We've seen smaller boats. I think the smallest Sportsman has 6 on top. I could be wrong. Flip up bolster seats here. You got a footrest here. Passenger has 2 levels of footrest. Driver has 1. There's the Garmin screen. Garmin transducer as well. Digital throttle here. Compass, I'd like it here, not a big deal. 3-sided glass windshield, electronically actuated window, vent window, let in some air on a hot day. See more rod holders here. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, nice finished area in here. So half gel coat finished and half, not finished. Not a big deal. There's a shower there. Put a porta potty here. There's a drain. You can shower in here, wash off if you did go swimming. Forward little rest seat here. Again, it has a little cooler there. You could throw your drinks and food in there. Does this open? No. Dang it. I was hoping it did. So you got to move the cushions to open the forward access. It does have windlass controls right up here. So if you are single-handing a boat and you want to operate the Lumar windlass, you can do it from up here. Anyone who's owned a windlass knows they tend to jam up. There's not much you can do about that. And when you're controlling them from the helm, you're frequently running up, running back, running up, running back. It's nice that the controls are here. And yeah, wide boat, almost 9 feet beam. A big 23, man. That's all I'm going to say. It's a big 23, maybe the biggest 23 we've reviewed at this show, and priced right at under 100K. All right. Oh, might have mentioned this already, but 4 rod holders here as well. Let's see what we have next. Okay, we have a 300 Yamaha V6 4.2 liter. We also have the Seakeeper ride here. These are ostensibly trim tabs that automatically, they make thousands of calculations a second, and they automatically adjust to keep your boat riding literally stable and balanced. Very innovative, takes a lot of the guesswork out of using your tabs, adjusting on a twin engine setup. This is a single engine setup, so a moot point, but adjusting anything to even the boat out. Really innovative. Blue Water has them standard on their boats too. See a little area for dock lines and or some cold bait. You can throw some ice in there, throw a couple beers in there if you just want a quick spot to grab a brewski while you're out fishing. Integrated boarding ladder here. We're going to step on board. This is the Heritage model. That's the open model. They're the same boat, just a little bit of a difference in the seating configuration. The Heritage is more set up for family and for shallow fishing, because as you can see, this is a casting deck here. These fold down and give you a nice rear casting deck and also give you seating. You see an aquarium style live well here. The open model, which has customers on it, has a lot more room if you're not concerned about that. It has corner live wells, aquarium style. I would rather have that one, but can't get on that one right now. Boat show price on this 23, $104,520. $104,520. You see flip up bolster seats. See a digital throttle here for the Yamaha, push button controls for your systems, one Garmin, room for a second, 2 wireless chargers, a front opening little forward window here, electronics box up here, nice big grab rails on these Sportsman. Did we count the rod holders? I think we did, 5 on top and 4 here, so 9 total in that helm area. You got a little, does this open? Can never tell with these Sportsmen. I don't think this opens. Big casting deck up here, could also be a lounge. You have a windlass, you see the windlass controls up there. You have cup holders here.
Would you like the blue?
Nice little head area. Batteries are back here too. You see some of the wiring is exposed, that's okay. A lot of storage over there, porcelain head there. And you can see the layout is slightly different on the open model. It's more conducive to offshore fishing. It's the same hull, except this may be more conducive to inshore fishing, right? You can use this as a forward casting deck, and you can see in the back there a lot more room than this one. This one, a lot of the room with the 2 live wells, I don't think I mentioned this live well, is eaten up by this rear casting deck / seating. But a good value, $104,520 for the 231 Sportsman Heritage. And hey guys, the open model, the 232, we were just on this boat. Just to give you a little comparison, the open model is actually cheaper, 101, that was 102. It's the same boat, but this is, like I said, more offshore ready. You can see a lot more room here. I guess the one difference is it has the 1 live well here. That model has the 2 smaller live wells in the corner, but a lot more fishing room aft of the leaning post here. I'd rather have this one personally. Just wanted to show you this one too. All right, guys, we are at the Marine Connection booth area here at the Stuart Boat Show. We are about to crawl onto the 2025 Sea Hunt Ultra 239 SC. This is what they call their bay model, but Sea Hunt does a really good job of disguising their bay models as offshore boats. You'll see, starting with the engine, F300. Now, my offshore Cobia 256 had this very same engine, and you're putting it on a moderate V hull. It is not really a true deep V hull. It's gonna scoot. It really is. And you can see, walk around these gentlemen, you're going to see that for a bay boat, it has a really, really high gunnel deck. I mean, a hull here, and a lot of flare too. Again, that offers a little bit of protection when you're running in rough seas. It deflects the spray, and they're beautiful boats. Sea Hunt honestly makes one of the prettiest boats out there. The price is $115,000, $435 for this. We take our shoes off, step aboard, see what we have. Yep, you see, believe this might be, is this a boarding ladder? No, it's just access to your bilge and some of your pumps here. It's an interesting spot for it. So I don't see, there it is, it's on the other side. There's the dive ladder if you do want to go swimming. And because it is the bay boat model, you'll see this back area acts as a casting platform. So you can cast out if you're fishing the mangroves, but it's also a seat. Serves a dual function. There's going to be a cushion for here too. I believe this is going to be a live well here. No, this is your batteries here. It's a good spot for them. And then this must be your live well. It is. There's a bucket holder in there. Actually, that looks like a dedicated bucket holder. Maybe this is the live well. Let's see. Yeah, here's your live well. You can have your little baits in there. There's a slide-out cooler, nice tackle storage here, a little bait prep area here with a sink, 1, 2, 3, 4 cup holders, 1, 2, 3, 4 rod holders, a couple of kingfish holders, Again, you might take this kingfishing because it is a high freeboard boat. So while it has some of the pedigree of a bay boat, it also has the high freeboard of an offshore boat. It really is more of a hybrid boat, I'd say, than a bay boat. But, you know, I do believe the Ultra is their base series. Forward seating area, latches here to get under. That's nice. Anchor locker up there. Little seating area here as well. Cooler for your drinks here. Three-sided glass windshield actuated here so you can let in a little bit of a breeze. Flip up bolster seats here. Digital throttle there. 2 cup holders. 1 Garmin on this one. Room for a second if you want. Toggle switches, which I truthfully prefer over every other style. Couple of spots here to rest your feet. A lower spot too if you're taller. More storage areas here. Presume the same on the other side. Let's look at the console first. Yeah, just a very basic layout. You can stick a porta body here. Not gel coat finished. And, you know, I don't know anyone who's going to care about that in this price range. Wastebasket here. That's nice. Yeah. The Sea Hunt Ultra 239. I believe this used to be called a 234. Our friend Louis has one with a 250, not a 300, and it's a 50-plus mile an hour boat. I would presume this is mid to high 50s with a 300. And again, you can take this offshore on a nice day, but it's just as comfortable near shore.
Guys, same thing. None of us grew up driving them.
All right, guys, we're still at Marine Connection here with one of my favorite brands. This is the 24 Cobia, the 240cc, 21.5 degrees of dead rise, 810 beam, under 140,000, 139.9. Looks like a pretty decent discount. This advertised price is 170, twin F-150s, Yamahas. Let's take our shoes off, take a quick look aboard. I'm very familiar with this boat. I owned the Cobia 256. This is laid out exactly like that boat, except it's a little shorter. Same beam, same everything, other than the length being a little more. Love this about Cobias. This is a nice scratchy surface, a non-gel coat, a non-skid surface where you won't slip and fall. You can see the boarding ladder is integrated under this. It latches closed. It won't flop up and down while you're running. And yeah, if you want to take a dip, you open this, drop this down, and you can get back into the boat really easily. I believe this is a 26-gallon live well. Don't quote me, I'm doing this all off memory. Flip up rear bench seat, easily fits 2 people. 2 rod holders back here, a couple of cup holders on that side. No cup holders on this side. A couple of rod holders on each side as well. These are drawers here. Then we have tackle storage here. Ours had rod holders here. This one doesn't, but it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rod holders on top, a couple of Kingfish rod holders. Flip up bolster seats here. It has the 2 levels of footrests here. This one is here. Then you have one there. Battery storage here, little glove box here, a lockable and foldable glove box there. Digital throttles here. 1 Garmin screen on this one. Yamaha Diagnostics. 3-sided glass windshield. You do have a actuator, let in some air. Big electronics box here. Sea Hunt, pay attention. That's what an electronics box looks like. I like that you can open this seating without removing the cushions. This piece comes out. It never was on the Cobia we owned. That let us come up to the anchor and the trolling motor, which we had on this side, without having your knees blocked here. Anchor locker there. This is a forward opening seat here. Head area here, compartment. You can see it's nicely finished, gel coated. Got a little bit of storage too. It has a sink. It has 2 steps to step in. You got to kind of push this down. It's always a pain to close. Ugh. Yeah, I never know how to close these. There we go. And And yeah, the Cobia 240. I'm curious. I think I reviewed this last year at Stuart. I want to see what I'll take a look and see if I can point out, and I don't know if we mentioned this, but there's a big fish box storage area up here. We actually put our trolling motor batteries in there on our model. I'm curious to see what the price difference is from last year. I want to say it's the same, or maybe a hair cheaper. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to high prices and I'm thinking this is cheap. But we'll see when we do a little research before we publish this video.
And hey, we are back for our closing thoughts. And let's talk about that Cobia for a second. $40,000 more than that Tidewater and almost $40,000 more than that Sportsman. A couple things to keep in mind though. Twin engines on this one and a little bit better fit and finish in my opinion. Just a few more things that are, more well thought out than those other brands. Having said that, if it were my money, I am probably going with that Sportsman. $101,000 for the open model. It had the great electronics package. It has the Seakeeper ride. And even though it's one engine versus two, in this size class boat, that's a big nut. I mean, that's $40K less. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comments which you would pick and why. Hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. And if you're not already a member of the channel, please consider joining. Lots of perks associated with that, including early access to videos.